first example I'm doing is right out of the William Fowler article that he did for downbeat. So this basically just looks like a arpeggiated C major 9 chord. You could kind of consider it voice leading if you want. Starting on the 9, down to the 7, down to the 5, down to the 3, down to the root. But rather than just play those notes, we're going to decorate those notes. And here's one more tip. Even though it looks like a C major 9 arpeggio, that C major 9 arpeggio can function in various different ways against any other chord from the C major scale source. So you can play that on D minor, you can play that on E minor, F major, G7, A minor 7, and be diminished. But it's going to have various different effects depending on what you're doing, but that's a whole other lesson. So let's get into ornamenting these. So here's William Fowler's first example on how he's decorating what looks like to a C major 9 arpeggio. You'll notice that in the third triplet figure, I play an F natural and not an F sharp. And the reason that I do it is because I think it sounds better and I think it's what he actually intended. So I'm just assuming that it's a F natural there. So let's talk about the way he came up with how to decorate this. So he's starting on the D and going down to scale degree. And what he wants to approach is that B next. But he's putting in an approach note. And in this case, he's putting in a diatonic approach note from below, the A. So it goes like this. Whole step, diatonic approach. All right, you could also do A sharp. And in that case, we're doing half-step approaches into the next chord tone. So diatonic, B, down to scale source, chromatic to the next target, G, F natural, D sharp, half-step approach to get to the E, down a step, and then B natural, half-step approach to C. So here's the next variation of what William Fowler is doing, and he's just doing a descending chromatic line on the chord tones, hanging the idea on the chord tones, which is what I've talked about in some of my previous lessons and what I demonstrate in the book. So descending line, D, D flat, C, hanging it on D. Now he's going to hang it on B, B, B flat A. Now he's going to hang it on G, G, G flat F. And then Fowler does E, D, B, C. So a more diatonic line now. But you could also, if you wanted to keep the chromatic flavor, E, E flat, D, C. Here's the third variation that Fowler is doing to decorate these chord tones. So the explanation of this one is chord tone, half step below, chord tone. Then he goes down a fourth to approach the B. That's a diatonic approach from below, but he could also do a chromatic approach from below. So if you wanted to vary it, you could do. But in this case, he's doing diatonic, so diatonic, chord tone, half step, chord tone, approach. And this time it is chromatic, the F sharp to get to G, the next chord tone, down a half step. Another approach from below, in this case it's diatonic, D, E, half step, up to E, approach to C. And then here's the last example. And that's basically just a scale pattern that he's hanging on the different chord tones. So just setting down the scale, hanging it on the next chord, B. Hanging it on the next chord, G. Hanging it on the next chord, E. To C. So the skeletal line is this.